Yo, yo, yo. What's up, you two? How y'all doing? This is your boy Darklight. Back with another video for y'all. How are all my angels out there doing? Whether you're having a dark and angelic day or like a good day. Because I trust me, I know there's some dark people out there somewhere. But I hope y'all are all having a wonderful, beautiful day. Hope nobody is passed. I hope y'all get a good job promotion. Hope y'all are going to the next level in school, whether you're going from elementary to middle school to high school, or however y'all doing in y'all parts of the woods. Excuse me. Cheerio. Well, as y'all know, excuse me for a minute. As y'all know, from the title, the video is called I'm Finally Caught Up. And what I mean I'm finally caught up in will be, drum roll please, I don't know how to do drum sound, I'm sorry. Finally caught up in Attack on Titan and Black Clover. Yay! No, that I should have been caught up, right? Yeah, I should have been. Sorry. Well, because like I said, I want my channel to consist of some animes. Like I said, I got some thoughts on how I want to do it, but I'm gonna just try. This will be the first video. But anyway, I'm really in love with these two animes right now. I got a lot of other ones going on right now, but with this one, I'm finally, the Rock. Finally, I have finished. Well, caught up, not finished, because it's yeah. First off, Attack on Titan. What a way to end it. I never would have thought they would have turned Iron Man into a Titan. I never would have thought that. But he seems like he's the best option from how this whole story has been going. Iron Man has came up with a bunch of ideas and ways to get out of situations, or situations that just he need to hurry up and think on his feet. Because he was, to me, he was much better than the Commander Aaron. Sorry, don't butcher me. But yeah, he's pretty much more, seemed like he was much more smarter, but much more of the angel compared to Aaron being the devil. Like they said in the last 2 episodes, he was pretty much the devil that was leading everybody into death, basically, into hell. And our man is pretty much your angel that was doing the best he can with what he got. And he's quick on his feet. But like I said, it took me quite a minute to get Attack on Titan finished, because when the series first started, the first season, I ended up watching probably the first 3 episodes. I like to do that just to get me motivated and get me on the road to watch the anime. But it got to a point where I got so interested in it, because it was weird to see gigantic human beings, pretty much with no genitals, just go around just killing people, eating them. But it caught my eye. Then all of a sudden, I started watching the first season, and I mean watched it to the point where every Friday or every time they drop a new episode, I was watching it. Because usually the way I watch an episode anime, I watched the first 3 episodes. If I like it, I will probably wait till the season over to start binge watching it, so I can watch every episode back to back to back to back to back because of how my schedule is. But then you have some episodes I watch. Every time they drop a new episode, I will be watching, just like Dragon Ball Super. Hey, that was always me watching every episode when it drops. With this, yeah, it caught my eye to the point where I wanted to watch it every time a new episode came. But I ended up getting distracted once the first season was over. I was still on part with that. Then when the second season started, I ended up mostly catching up to the episode. I forgot her name. Yuri, the female Titan, not the one from the first season. Not Annie's Titan, the second season. When she finally changed, and that's when you pretty much got a chance to see the Beast Titan a couple of times in this season. Yeah, that's when I ended up getting to a point where I stopped. Because, work started getting kind of slowed me down, and them sons, so I couldn't keep up with it. And pretty much I just got back into it 2 weeks ago and finally finished the whole season. And I got to say, whew, I can't wait to see more of this Attack on Titan. I really can't. I'm really want to get back into the groove of this one. Because, like I said, it was a lot of stuff I wasn't expecting. And I'm sorry, y'all, I don't read the mangas. I'm going to get butchered for that one anyway, so whatever. I don't read them because I don't have them. And what I mean by that, like, I don't have them sitting around, or didn't spend money to buy any. There's a local bookstore around here that has just about every one of them, and I've never thought to really go get some, so I try my best to find other ways to keep up with just the cartoon. So, I mean, I might find other ways to be able to read the manga through somebody else's website or YouTube channel or whatever, and and see what comes about. But with this, but yeah, there's something. But like I said, Attack on Titan has been the bomb for me right now, and I mean the bomb. Cause I kind of like how the first season started and ended. You pretty much finds out what all these characters have been through, which they've been through booty. Because Eren, Mikasa, and Armin, those 3 characters that look like they went through the worst of the worst. Eren seen his mom die, pretty much eaten alive. Well, I don't know. Yeah, she was eaten alive because I think he broke her in half or something. Broke some bones, and then ate her. That was jacked up. And then to see that Titan come back all the way in the 3rd season, and Eren ends up finding out he has a new ability. He can have in his human form, he can send all Titans, whatever, from his own screen, send Titans to go attack his target. That was awesome. Now there's Beast Titan, weird as a monkey. I hope y'all bleep. I'm gonna try to bleep that out. But he's weird. He's really, really weird. to be honest, to see a giant King Kong in anime playing baseball because he's the pitcher, it's funny. Now it kind of got me of who was going to be who the human being was inside this Titan, because as I talked to my sister, Sunlight, I even said because she knew I wasn't caught up with, she was already caught up with, and I was like, they got to be the Beast Titan got to be excuse me, he got to be Aaron's dad. Boy, that turned out wrong. I wouldn't have never thought that would have been Ann or Annie's father. I would have never guessed that at all. But the whole time I was thinking it would have been his dad, just changed up his hair color and dyed his hair and all that. Nah, that was wrong on my part. But as far as seeing how everybody else is Bertolt, I don't know how to pronounce his name, and Rainer, just to figure out they were Titans, and they're trying to, and Rainer is really trying to stick to his humanity. That's kind of messed up, you know, because that whole time with them, when they done kidnapped Aaron and, I keep forgetting her name, I'm sorry, y'all. I know it started with a Y. Yuri, I think. I'm sorry. But by them being kidnapped, basically, and you see how Rainer is acting, I was like, man, it's like they still trying to hold on to their humanity, and it's like it's slowly dissipating. But there's a lot going on with this anime that I'm like a little bit confused on. It's good to see Historia, which is Krista, finally to see her takes the throne. Because, see, I thought for a minute that she was going to follow the will of her father and turn into a Titan, kill Eren, or it was going to be a big battle between her and Eren. I was like, man, I want to see that. I want Historia to be there. I want her to be the queen. When you pretty much find out she's pretty much supposed to be the leader. It's her bloodline. So, but yeah, I was angry. But see how she flipped the switch on her dad, and this stupid fool licks up the chemicals or whatever to turn into a Titan, and he turned into a Titan that was way bigger than the Colossal Titan. But it was kind of funny to see him whole time, for him to move to town, he crawling on his face. That's just funny. Funny. It was just so funny to me. But it was kind of weird. But I kind of figured they were gonna get him and whoop his tail. But for him to get all the way get close to town like that, I don't think that would have been my plan. My plan would have been trying to kill him right then and there, while he was crawling on his face. But yeah, let's go all the way back to the first season. I would have never thought or guessed that Eren was a Titan, because my whole mind was like, whoa, he turned to a Titan. How? What happened? Was he? And then to find out that pretty much all the Titans are humans. That's why they are attacking the napes in their neck. Attacking their necks. I'm like, this is really getting confusing to me. Then then you find out pretty much in the third season that Eren's dad pretty much set all this up. And then now you find out there are more other transformations out there because of what Eren's dad have done. And I'm so mad because I'm like, y'all ended the season right where we need to see what's in the basement. Like I said, I don't read the manga, so everybody out there that read the manga, please don't spoil it. Please don't spoil it. Please don't. Because I had a friend that already had spoiled the battle between Levi and the Beast type. I was mad he told me that. 'Cause we were talking about some random animes and, having a little conversation. And he brought it up. And I was like, man, I ain't seen it yet. And he got me. But it didn't stop me from wanting to see the show, see the episode. When I got to it, I was even geeked up from when he was telling me. And I was geeked up. I was geeked up. But I had fun, though. I mean, it was this. But man, this anime had so many people to die. I mean, and you find out, it is also to the point where now it seems like it's getting close to the end. Like, because you're finding out who Levi was and Mikasa, which they're pretty much brother and sister. They were family. They were cousins, I guess, because Levi's dad was the Ackerman guy, the bounty, and he was pretty much like an uncle, and it was his sister that had the baby, and now you find out Mikasa is his daughter. I'm like, whoa. Then you find out there have been past people that could turn into titans, past leaders that trying to bring peace into the world, but it seemed like they was at fault or something. I'm still a little confused on that. But it has pretty much shown me like these son of a guns are just mad. I mean, and I have a feeling that it's gonna get to a point where either Aaron's gonna have to, once he understands this power fully of the Titan, he's probably gonna be the one that's gonna either leave the city, leave the wall, leave the city, and he's gonna probably live amongst the other Titans. Or he might be the one where he can bring peace to Titans and humans, which I don't think that's gonna work at all. Because if these some guns are eating people, But see, and that also has me a few little questions in that. Well, a question, like, for these ones that are being changed from humans to Titans, who's doing it? Who's changing these people that way? Is these does Anne's father have the chemicals or materials to do that? Or is it actually Aaron's dad is still out there somewhere? Because I noticed when Aaron was getting his memories back, he ate his father, but he ate his father's arm just landed and flopped on the ground, to the point where it's like, did he regenerate? Because, well, I don't know, because like I said, seeing how Rhino was able to transfer his consciousness throughout his body, I was wondering, like, okay, did his father know how to do that, to the point where he did it, send the consciousness to his arm, and now Aaron not 110% finishing him off. It took him a while to regenerate and get his memories back or whatever. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't read the manga. Y'all please let me know if there's a way I can get free mangas on a phone, on laptops, any way I can do that. Y'all please let me know. Let me know down there in the comments, because I would love to read quite a few. I would love to read them, but I guess sometimes I do like to wait for the anime to completely finish. And like I said, my favorite characters in this would be Mikasa, Aaron, and Armin, and Levi. Can't leave him out. He's like the Kenpachi of Attack on Titans. Because in Bleach, my favorite character is Kenpachi. Forget Ichigo. It's all about Kenpachi. Well, technically, I like Ichigo when he becomes Vasto Lord, or whatever, however you pronounce that name. But anyway, those four are my favorite characters because first time I was able to see Levi just straight at a female Titan in the first season, dang, this boy is awesome. He's crucial, and I think he's gonna probably be him, Eren, because seeing how this season is playing out, how this anime is playing out, Armin, Levi, Eren, and Mikasa and Historia are probably going to be the big main focal points from here on out. And then you're going to probably end up getting the actual truth. Because they also said something about Titans, the people that was able to, they got the experience of Titans, the generation of Titan power. They said they was able to erase people's minds from generation to generation, which to the point where I'm like, okay, how are they able to do that? But then they can only do they can't do people that are oracles, Ackermans, which are pretty much the protectors for these Titan people. And I'm sorry, like I said, I forgot it because I finished it about a week ago, and right now I'm just doing a video. So, but they're also saying that there are nobles, and I can't remember who are the nobles. So I'm like, are there more outside of that place, outside of that whole wall section, that town, village, or whatever you want to call it, guild? This whole big old place is just full of a big old massive wall with Titans on the inside, and there are people turning into Titans. If they eat a human being, if they eat another person who's a Titan, then they revert back. So, does that mean the whole world now has to become a Titan? Everybody has to become a Titan? Who knows? I'm waiting for them to see what's gonna happen. So now, carrying on, I just finished. Well, I'm just catching up with Black Clover about 2 weeks ago. No, I say about 3 weeks ago, because I still have 3 or 4 episodes that I haven't watched yet, and I'm probably gonna watch them tonight. But that anime is kind of like another Naruto, basically. But it is awesome. It's good. It's pretty decent to me. With this one, I was keeping up with it to the point where I was watching every new episode every time it dropped every week. And it got to the point I got to episode 45 or between 45 and 50, and I got to the point I stopped watching. And when I stopped watching it, I just lost track of it. Once I lost track, I never got right back into it because I started watching other animes, like The Gray Man Hollow, Blue Exorcist, Twin Star Exorcist. I've seen pretty much a lot of. Started watching a bunch of them, and I'm gonna start trying to do like reviews on them, on a lot of episodes. If the season is done, I'm pretty much gonna probably do 2 animes with the video and review 2 animes at the same time, and get to the point where, or I might just start being able to react to little video, but I just have to figure out how I'm gonna do that because I don't have the materials to get it done. Y'all excuse me, back a little bit itchy, so it's making me jump. It's making me jump. Anyway, so but yeah, this Black Clover series, love it. I had to really pretty much start all the way back over from episode 1 to catch back up. While I was catching back up with Attack on Titan. But I'm liking Asta. Pretty much he's Asta, the captain of the Black Bulls, Yami. Let me see who, Xerxes, or I forgot his real name, but he was in the last few episodes he pretty much teamed up with Aaron. I mean with going on Attack on Titan. He was teamed up with Asta and I forgot the female name from the Golden Dawn. But yeah, he became a favorite. And let me see who else. Pretty much say that's the only 3 characters that are my favorite. I really don't have to. Well, Vito, he was my favorite villain in this. But I know there's probably more to come, so I'm not gonna I'm probably just gonna put him as top 4 for now. But as far as those 4 characters, those are my favorite right now. I don't know, for some reason it's just when it comes down to these characters like Asta having no magic ability, then you have Naruto, who's just a knucklehead ninja, and all of them some of these characters have demonic powers or godlike powers. You know, we already know who gonna probably end up being the top of the line fighter. I mean, the top dog in it, pretty much. Cause seeing the episode where Yuno was able to somehow absorb the wind fairy and all that was cool. Now to see that if our Asta and him would have fight, that would have been the perfect battle. That would have been a perfect fight. I sure wish they would have done that more. But they probably gonna say that to somebody slipping up and becoming evil, and all of a sudden they're gonna have to fight each other, or get to a point they're gonna be on the same. If it get to a point, they're gonna be on the same team because you don't know who their parents were. You know who took them. Well, you know who took them in, but you don't know who their parents were, what their parents were doing. Because, like I said, the first episode started off pretty much those 2 were dropped off at an orphanage in a poor town, and you don't know what happened, what pretty much who did it. So now, sooner or later, the truth's gonna come out where they're gonna find out who these 2 are, who they truly, their backstory. And I got a feeling we're gonna end up finding out that these 2 are probably bred from the demon that the Wizard King killed, or Asta has somewhat of half the powers from it. And it's kind of weird to see that the grimoires have the 4-leaf clover for pretty much mean power, and then you come back. Now I think he had the 3-leaf or 4-leaf clover. I think it was 4-leaf. I think he had a 4-leaf clover on his grimoire, and Asta got 5 leaves to the point where it means extra demonic powers. Basically, should have known that from the beginning. Like it means because 4-leaf clovers meant something good against the leprechaun, and 5 pretty much means something demonic. It got to be something that outthrows 4. That's evil to it. But yeah, seeing how this season go, this season is going. Well, not season. This series going. I'm loving it. To actually see that now, there has been quite a few cool parts cool scenes, in this series that I fell in love with. Cause the point where I think it was Finral, the guy that was able to create using portals and dimensions, he went against his brother. Brother tried to pretty much 110% kill him. Man, I love that scene where You had, oh yeah, had oh yeah, forget. I'm sorry, y'all. My other favorite character, I think his name is Luck, the Lightning Boy. That man's a fool. He just loved to continue fighting. I mean, that's awesome. Now go back to the funeral when his brother was trying to kill him, and next you know you just seen a streak of lightning, fire, and a black power just shoot straight to him so quickly. Bruh, that was awesome. And pretty much those guys were like, man, you hurt our teammate, we're gonna kill you. We don't care. We don't care about this. Which Wizard King wasn't gonna let that happen right away. And like it seemed like, and then it's also seemed like the Wizard King is thinking so much, like he knows exactly what's going to happen. He's planning a lot of stuff too secretly, because you really don't know what he's planning until his little apprentice say something, or the king from the king that nobody likes basically ends up saying something that he has a plan, or he ends up saying he has a plan on it for himself. I'm not sponsored by Gatorade anyway, so don't think I'm just thirsty. But that's probably the most thing that's going on. I like Yami's ability. I don't know, for some reason when it comes down to people having black power, the power is black and purplish, those are probably the most awesome characters. Cause go back to, if you go to Bleach, Ichigo, I think he was more like black and red. He was awesome. You come to this, Asta was like strictly black. And then you look at Yama, he's black and purple, like, because you see a little purple with his ability. But I'm liking this. I'm dead into it. I wish they hurry up so we can get into more fights. Because it's like the only thing I probably hate are probably like how long all this it takes. You have to wait till the next episode. That's why I like to binge watch, because next episode need to hurry up. But I got 3 more episodes I still need to watch to be 110% caught up. But yeah, pretty much that's, like I said, these two anime have been really good to me. I mean, good to watch. So if any of y'all out there are watching these, y'all put down in the comments, what y'all think about it. Are y'all liking it? Are y'all enjoying it? Tell me what y'all think it compares to these two anime compared to. I don't know. Just throw in a random conversation. I would love to talk to y'all. I really do. I mean, I'm pretty much at home. My phone is always near me, so anything y'all can give up for do some comments, I guarantee you, I'm gonna read them and then answer back. That's all I can say. I'm a big fan of anime, so because I'm gonna try to be doing more reviews on, like I said, I've got D Green Man Hollow. I'm probably gonna, like I said, do 2 videos, talk about 2 different animes in one video, until I get to a point where I can start watching episodes one by one and react to them along with y'all, so we can react to them together. But yeah. But anyway, if y'all will please, like I said, leave some comments on what y'all think, and then help me out. If y'all know some free websites I can go to read the mangas or something, I mean, still just random ways, something, help me out. Help me out, please. I'm just joking. But anyway, if there's ways I can get to the mangas for free, read a whole or even if it, you get there's some random prices out there for some. Y'all please let me know. Let me know down there in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about these two animals. But hey, if y'all like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up to my light angels out there. Give it a thumbs up. And then y'all, if y'all new to the channel, y'all please subscribe and hit that bell. Ding a ding ding, ring a ding ding. So y'all can get more notifications when I upload. And last but not least, I love all of you. We're all on this. Like I said, we're imperfect people, but I love all of you, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wonderful afternoon, wherever time it is in y'all area. Y'all please have a good day, good night, or good afternoon. This is your boy Dark Light, ready to sign off and walk into a world of my own little heaven, I should say. And I will catch y'all in the next video. A cheerio.